Okay, this is before on the left here, and then after. As you can see, the after effect is a much cleaner, shinier bolt. And my plans are to, when I black out the calipers, I'm going to put these shiny bolts on, put a little clear coat and on the bolt just to make sure it doesn't rust in the future. So I believe I'll clear coat the calipers as well, just to give them that good candy coat shine. But I'll show you exactly how I'm going to do this in just a moment here. Okay. Kind of go over with how we're going to get these bolts shined up here. I'm going to start off with, this is a bolt that I removed from the caliper. And I came up with this idea, I was just kind of sitting here one day trying to figure out what I could do to kind of spice up my bike. So got the old DeWalt drill here, and a little bit of oil. This is Amsol oil that was left over from when I changed my oil, so I have that little bits left. But basically I'm just going to kind of give this bolt a bit of a shine, a bit of a clean before I sand it off. And there we go. So we got some of the grime off it, just the basic stuff. And then next step is I've got this 320 grit fine sanding pad. You could probably use sandpaper. This is a little bit easier so your hands don't get won't burn your hands or your paws. So basically I'm just going to run this across the sandpaper, making sure to move it just so I get a good grit on the bolt. Yeah, just kind of flatten it out a little bit once I want to just get the top a little bit of shine there. There we go. So maybe what you'll notice when it starts to start to see metal coming off, that you kind of pulled some of that, all that anodized off the bolt. And plus we'll get a little buff off with the toothpaste. And there you have it. Shiny new bolt. Got a little brake cleaner in a dish. And I've got my toothbrush here, handy dandy toothbrush. So got the toothbrush in here. Kind of run the toothbrush through the inside of it there. And there you have it. Got a shiny new bolt. Obviously, the more time you take with it, the shinier you can get that bolt. You can probably get some polishing rouge and polish it up real nice. Like I said, we're going to clear coat it afterwards. But I like to do these one at a time, so that way I don't take the risk of dropping all that fluid out of my caliper. Just lightly place it back in there. What I'm doing is my plan is to, as I did on the other side, I just went ahead and did the clear cut, did the paint on the caliper, and I did the layers as I needed, and then once I was done, I took the bolts off. Once they were polished, they're a little easier to get that to get that grime off there. I think the first coat I did, though, I did kind of put the coat on, took the bolt off, put the coat on, let it dry, and then put the next coat on. So it wasn't too bad. But there you have it, shiny bolt.